Hey guys, Murphy Firearms Training here. Got the GForce GFY 1 bullpup. Gonna start with the factory 5-round mag. We're running some Fiocchi 9-pellet double-aught buck, rated at 1325 FPS. So that's what we're gonna start with. And we're at about 10 yards, so show them our silhouette there. Okay, so everything chambers up nice. And let's flip up our sights. And I've got these set on the short range sights. And I'm actually going to see how well this functions and see how well the sights are on target there. So let's see. Nope. Did not feed. Did not feed. Nope. Did not feed. And that did not feed a new shell either. Nope, did not feed. Failure to feed. Every shot. And I have one live shell on the ground. Let me police that. So, it's not looking good. First 5 rounds did not load the next round. And like I said, these are rated at 1325 FPS. So, did not feed. Okay, so those 5 didn't go. And what I'm seeing on the target looks a little low. But that could be me anticipating. So here's a magpul 9-rounder. Make sure that's seated in there well. And, well, maybe seated in there too well. There it goes. Overseated it. All right. Nope, won't feed. Won't feed. Let's lock it open. Pull the mag out. Okay. Put that in there. So, I had high hopes. That actually looks correctly seated this time. I'm going to chalk that up to me. No. Something about this magazine will not let it feed around. Alright, let's see if that... Alright, let's see if this works. Click. Nope. Yep, every time. It's a manual shotgun. Makes me mad too, because I cleaned this thing before I brought it to the range. Recoil is minimal. 12 gauge. It really is minimal. But it's basically a bolt action shotgun. And it is shooting a little low. All right. Well, the 9-rounder locks open. So let's pause that and try a different brand of ammo. So something real quick for you guys as you're loading these. If you just push down and slide it back, a lot of times it gets right here and it won't go any further because it's catching on that metal lip. You have to push down on the front just enough for it to hop over. So if you're having trouble loading this, push down on the front. It'll hop right over. So this is Suprema 9-pellet. It does not say the velocity. So we're going to try it and see what we get. Okay, so let's... You recording?
Yeah.
All right. Chambered. Let's try this one. Oh, nice.
Stop.
Had a jam. But it did. Come on. Yeah, we're jammed up good. Let's strip that out and go back and finish up. The Suprema, which doesn't have a published velocity, seems to cycle it. Well, if I can keep from dropping ammo. So we had one jam up in that. And we're still shooting low, but that Suprema has a little more kick than that Fiocchi. And let's pause it and try one other brand. All right, so these are my hand loads. This is 8 pellet buck, but it's going 1,400 feet a second, and it's roll crimped. I don't know how well you can see that crimp on the video, but that's roll crimped. That may feed better than the star crimps that are from the store. So these are 1,400 FPS according to the load data. So let's see how it runs. Well, it likes my hand loads. Those are good. They're stout. That definitely, the Fiocchi that's rated for 1325, that's 9 pellet, I don't believe it's going that fast because those had significantly more recoil. So let's load up the 9-rounder and let's see if it'll run.
Go.
All right, so we got the 9-rounder in, and I think the secret here is not to jam it in, but just to gently seat it. And it looks good, feeds well. Let's see if we can get through 9 rounds. Nice. Ran through 9 rounds nicely. I would definitely use that for home protection. I'd like to do a little more testing. Our target, you can tell, is definitely a little low and a little left at this, what are we, about 10 yards. We've pretty much just eat a double fist size hole in it. So we're going to load it up, do a little more shooting. So we'll go to the bench and do that. All right, so we're going to load up a 5-rounder, let Alex give it a try. So go ahead, put your mag in. All right, you know where your bolt release is, right above the magazine. There you go, just like an AR. Lean into it and let it rip. What do you think of that?
That's fun.
That's fun, isn't it?
Go.
All right, so I'm going to try 2 other hand loads. They're both bird shot. This is a 3/4 of an ounce moving 1440 feet per second. So it's a light charge, but a lot of powder. It's a heavy gas load. I'm going to try it first, and then I've got a 1 1/4 ounce moving 1,300 feet a second. It's a very heavy, it's a hunting load I use. And I'm going to see if the weight of the shot or the gas, the amount of powder, makes a difference. This should be moving 1440 feet per second. So it's fast, but it doesn't have a lot of shot. So let's see if it'll cycle it. 2. Almost fed the 3rd. Almost fed the 3rd. Nope. Just won't quite do it. It's double feeding on me. Not quite. Oh well. Close. So that's a really light load moving 1440 feet per second. So it definitely won't cycle that. It's close. If I loaded that at that same velocity but a little heavier weight. All right, so I got 5 in the 9-rounder. These are a heavier hunting load I use. This is a 1 1/8 or 1 1/4 ounce moving 1350 feet a second. So let's see what this will do. It likes that heavy hunting load. Boy, those kicked harder than the buckshot did. I forgot. Those are the number 6s we squirrel and rabbit hunt with. I forgot how hard those kicked. Had to reset my feet. All right, cool. So those are kind of our first shots, and we're gonna sign off with that. You can see this thing does cycle. some of the heavier loads. I did clean it before I came because it was really dirty from the factory. Hits just a little low left, but definitely devastating to a target. A lot of fun to shoot. The 9-round Pro Mag, it seems to work great if you just seat it gently. If you overseat it, it jams up the gun. So that's what I've learned today. And yeah, we'll come back and try the 20-round drum in the next video. So signing off, guys. Please like and subscribe.